I first got involved because I was already a fan of the ecosystem and through the Melbourne Hacker House that they have here. Nowadays, I usually run events and workshops in partnership with universities, trying to bring the spotlight of Solana into the eyes of this young generation. My name is Ariel Brand. I am the Solana University Ambassador for Australia. I am also a university student. I am pursuing a bachelor's degree of business and information technology. And I am building the Bull Market, which is a crypto-powered in real-life marketplace, very similar to Facebook Marketplace or Gumtree, but specifically designed for crypto-native individuals and crypto-friendly businesses who are willing to accept crypto natively as a form of payment. So what we're trying to do is very much just reinforce what Satoshi initially envisioned of using crypto assets like as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system by in real-life things. I became a Solana University ambassador at the beginning of 2023. I first got involved because I was already a fan of the ecosystem, and through the Melbourne Hacker House that they have here, I was able to meet Dana, and from then on, it's kind of like history. But I was very engaged, and I wanted to take part in like raising awareness, education, and adoption towards the Solana blockchain and its ecosystem. So that's how I initially got involved. Nowadays, I usually run events and workshops in partnership with universities, with student societies. Again, just always trying to bring the spotlight of Solana into the eyes of this young generation. And at the moment, in regards to what I'm building, we're looking at, we haven't actually started, but we're looking at perhaps collaborating or like using Stockpile or Cubic, which are Solana-driven funding to get some funding to our project. It's a little bit like on the long term in regards to the roadmap, but nowadays whenever people go to like we meet with other people to, if that's to buy a car, to buy a house, and maybe like it's a fancy car, it's a high-end house, there's one of the problems that like businesses face or that individuals face, that people like they just want to check the house out or they just want to check the car out and they don't actually have the means to buy it. So in the future, one of the things that excites me the most is perhaps using zero knowledge proof of funds. So that's why you don't actually need to show how much you have in your account, but just indirectly show that you have the means to actually acquire that asset that they want to see, therefore not wasting time of the seller. I think it's a little bit early to say, but we do eventually want to make this as open source and as transparent as possible. And that includes perhaps having a token not only to incentivize, but also to distribute governance. I think like nowadays we see all these projects that have points and that have like all these different ways to incentivize users to actually interact with whatever they're building. And I'd say that we're probably going to use the same strategy. So at the moment, we're very Australia focused. We're focusing on this market because there's like all kinds of like regulation implications that we got to take into consideration. So at the moment, we're just focusing in Australia and New Zealand, but very soon we hope to be expanding this to other regions as well. Solana U definitely opened a lot of doors. Most of all, I think, as I initially got into the Web3 space, I thought it was very challenging to meet and like make meaningful connections because everything is on-chain and online. And through Solana U, I was able to attend these events, these international events, and actually meet the faces behind all these JPEGs and NFT profile pictures, and actually link with them and like enhance my networking and build my courage as well to actually start building something of my own. So that's what I'd say, like Solana opened the doors and allowed me to attend all these international, very renowned events. I think it was a bit of both. I think I chose Solana, and at the same time, just the opportunity aligned just so that Solana chose me, kind of thing. I was trying to look for opportunities in the depths of the bear market, and the Melbourne Hacker House came around, and I was trying to meet as many people as possible, and I got to meet Dana. What truly intrigues me about Solana is how they are very much user-oriented. So it's not only theory-based or like only trying to be perfectionist in regards to like what their core values are, such as other blockchains, but actually delivering a meaningful, reliable, and just experience to the end user. So just like Solana being extremely cheap, being a monolithic, it like keeps things simple, and it works, and that's what matters. Solana is one of the best places for you to build because of the community. You will get just so much endorsement and support from other builders, if that's from community, people who are willing to try out whatever you're building, and you're gonna meet other people who are like in the same boat as you, trying to build. And I'd say like don't be afraid to try something new, and even if it goes wrong, the learning experience is gonna be worth by itself.